Every spring, millions of monarch butterflies leave Mexico to spread out across eastern North America. Every fall, millions fly back to Mexico. However, no single butterfly ever makes the round trip. Mariposas is a game of movement and set collection that lets players be a part of this amazing journey. Mariposas is a 2 to 5 player game that plays in 45 to 75 minutes. It's recommended for ages 14 and up. It's published by AEG and is designed by Elizabeth Hargrave. Hey everybody, it's Stork from Stork Plays Games, and I'm here to unbox Mariposas. But before we do that, let me tell you about a funny story where I was really wrong. So a while back ago, when Wingspan came out, people were all asking, oh, how's Wingspan? And the rave is just going on. It's on the hotness. It's doing everything. And I was like, I'm going to pass. It's a game about birds. I really don't care. It's not for me. I think it's a gimmick. I think it's I think it'll die down. No big deal. So I was asked what I thought if a local store should stock Wingspan. I said, nah, it's going to die out. I couldn't have been more wrong. So I'm here today to tell you that is why I got Mariposas. I don't know a whole lot about it, but what I do know is that it was designed by the same designer, Elizabeth Hargrave, that designed Wingspan. And I couldn't have been more wrong about Wingspan, so I don't want to make that mistake twice. After playing Wingspan, I thought it was a great game, absolutely loved it. And then the store now is stocking Wingspan and can't keep it in stock. It keeps selling out, and this is a year or two later. I don't even remember when Wingspan came out. But if you haven't played Wingspan, check it out because it's a fantastic game, and I have a feeling that this also is a fantastic game. So this is my formal apology to Elizabeth. I was so wrong, but that won't happen again. So let's flip this over, take a look what's inside the box of Mariposas. Get that out of here. It's got a nice textured cover to it. Take that off, set it off to the side. Got our big rule book here. So let's look at this guy. I like the colors in this game. That is a big book. So we can see that. Yeah, there we go. It's got lots of full color art. I think I've talked about in the past, but I love the kind of setups that are like this, where it shows a number here, corresponds with a number here. It's easy for me to follow. Over here we've got on your turn, which looks pretty simple to follow as well. Probably get you a quick start there. And then we've got a lot of details. Moving on, movement. Flip through this guy. Seasons. This book looks pretty laid out. There's Elizabeth Hargrave herself. Fantastic designer. And very interesting. And a quick reference sheet on the back here on your turn. This is nice as well. I love it when rule books do that. So let's look at our punch board. So we have some punch board here. So we've got some rectangle pieces. We've got some, I don't even know what shape that is. And we've got some sort of round pieces, but not totally round. And then they're double-sided, but they have different things on each side. So we have more of these tokens, a big page of them. Whoops. Punch board comes right out. Standard thickness. It's got a nice texture to it though, just like the box does. Got a, what looks to be a player board maybe. Collected life cycle cards. We have our, whoops, man, this is big. We have our board. I don't know if that's in frame at all. Slide it up and down so you can get the whole thing, because this is a big board. There. There we go. And you start down here in Mexico, and you move up. Goes all the way up to Canada, it looks like. Comes back down. Very neat looking board. Nice art on the board as well. Try to set this guy off to the side. Oh man. Look at this. Nice little bins to keep your pieces in. This is awesome. They have butterflies on them. How well you can see that on camera, but they have butterflies kind of engraved or embossed. I don't know what you'd call that. These token trays are curved, so you can get your fingers in and out of there. They're a little thinner plastic, but they're still good quality. They're not like throwaways. Got all of our tokens here. Pull all this stuff out. Let's see how many of these we've got. Let's see, there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is that one down there? There's a bottom. I have 2 tops somewhere. Stack. I only see 5 tops, but 6 bottoms. Let me pull all these apart. Make sure yeah. These are very much like Zin bins. If you've ever got a Zin bin. Yeah, 6 bottoms, 5 tops. Let's see what's supposed to be in here. Components. I don't even see it listed on the components page. It's not listed on the components page. I'm betting that you only need 5 because there's a 5-player game. So I have a feeling we put in the 5 different colors of butterfly. So that extra is probably just in there for no reason. But these tokens are very cool. Whoops. The butterflies have different numbers on them. So hopefully you can see that. There's a 4. There's a 1. There's a 4. Oh, it's 4 times 2. There's a normal 4 right there. So what you're trying to do is, as you migrate your butterflies, you're going to be moving up in numbers. These are really pretty tokens. Put them in there. So we have many butterfly tokens, and we have a big wooden die. So we got a flower. Oh, there's more stuff in here. Let me dump this out. We've got some little discs for each color. There we go. So there's your 5-player colors. You've got like a yellowish orange, a green, a reddish pink, a grayish white, and a light blue. So very interesting player colors. I like those. Not your standard just bright red and bright green or whatever you normally get. I like it when games vary it up a little bit. Let's see if I can get these guys out of the way so we can get back into what's in here. Looks like we have a couple just empty baggies for stuff. We have some cards, look to be tarot-sized cards, and we have some small cards. Let me look underneath here. Sometimes companies like to hide stuff under these inserts, and a lot of times these cardboard ones are just for shipping. So that is it. There's the back of the box. Has a good kind of abbreviated rule set on the back of or objectives, I guess, what you're trying to do. So let's put this back in here, and let's take a look at our cards. Oops. Careful. careful. I almost bent up a card ripping that open, so be careful when you're opening this. Don't get too hasty like I was. Is that the right word? Hastily trying to open. Alright, so we've got these cards that have a caterpillar, butterfly, looks like a, what do they call those little pods? I forget. Cocoon, there we go, that's what I was looking for, cocoon. And then on the back they have these life cycle cards. Yeah. So these are the life cycle of butterfly. And we have them in 3 colors. And, whoops, we have these are movement cards. And I'm dropping everything. So these right here are movement cards. So this means you could move 2 butterflies, you can move 1 2 spaces, or 1 3 spaces. So we've got movement cards, we've got life cycle cards. Let's look at these. So these cards have butterflies on the back, and on the front these look to be movement cards as well. Oh, these still are white ones. Huh. Yeah, these are movement cards. These an action card, so these must be action cards. So that's that. Now let's look at these cards, the giant cards. I believe that these are our season cards, because they look to fit over here, and I can't see it now off camera, but the spring, summer, fall from earlier. So these are yellow, which would indicate summer. These are green, which would indicate spring, and these are like an orange, which would indicate fall. So let's look at these. All these cards are kind of textured too, just like the box and the boards, so good quality cards as well. So these are just some different objectives that you might encounter during the game. This one would mean you get 6 points for red and orange spaces above Atlanta. This is 6 points for blue and yellow spaces to the right of Houston, so east of Houston. Here's our summer cards. There's more summer cards, it looks like, than spring. And again, these are just different objectives to earn points. That way it varies up the gameplay, so every time you play you can have different things. And then we're down to just a few cards in the fall again. And all these objectives look pretty different as far as spring, summer, and fall. So you look to be doing different things in each season. So that is pretty much it, guys. That is everything inside the box of Mariposas. I don't know, how do we say that? Butterfly game by awesome designer who made Wingspan. So check out this one, check out Wingspan. Looks cool. I'm excited to try this one out. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you love my shelves, the box thrones, click down in the link or in the description, and there will be a link for a discount code. You can also get a link to my Stork Plays Games merchandise shop. Pick up a couple t-shirts, mug, whatever you're looking for there. Really appreciate that. Please subscribe, click like, comment. I really love the comments. And you can follow me on all these social media networks as well. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Come play a game with me.